Welcome back to Houston Life. Empower Pharmacy is a local success story. The Houston-born business is aiming to innovate the healthcare industry and propel it into the future, all from its headquarters right here in Houston.
Yeah, to get an idea of the scope of what this company has achieved, Mel Camp headed out to take us on a tour of their facilities in North Houston.
In North Houston, out by Sam Houston Race Park, you'll find the Empower Pharmacy campus. You've probably seen their sign from the freeway. Born from what Empower CEO Shaun Noorian calls a lucky accident, Empower Pharmacy has grown to become the largest and most advanced compounding pharmacy in the world.
Compounders, we've been around since the beginning of time. Before Big Pharma existed, everything was compounded. You probably saw some local druggists or apothecaries making drugs, mortars and pestles. And that's more or less what we do. It's the art and science of mixing different ingredients to make a final end product.
Compounding pharmacies were the first pharmacies and at one point made up all pharmacies in the United States, until the industrialization of pharmaceutical manufacturing in the 1950s saw that number drop to just a quarter.
All the way to today, where only about 2% of drugs are compounded in this country. But we see more and more patients and providers preferring to utilize customized, personalized medications that can only be available from a compounder.
Empower Pharmacy started out of a small space within a doctor's office 15 years ago. Today, its Houston footprint includes an 85,000 square foot compounding pharmacy and an FDA-registered outsourcing facility.
As we come through here, this is where the compounding happens. And all we got to do is put on our booties and hairnet, and we'll be able to walk in the corridor. So this is our compounding corridor. This is where we make all of our different sterile and non-sterile products, including tablets, capsules, topical ointments, creams, gels, suppositories, troches, all the way to injectable products.
How many people work in this facility?
This facility contains about 800 of our 1,000 employees.
Everything that's being manufactured here, how is it helping people? What kinds of products are you putting out into the market?
Yeah, so everything from men's health, women's health, hormone replacement, longevity medicine, sexual wellness, dermatology, weight management, and IV nutrition. All of these different medicines are combined to be able to serve a patient holistically in what we call functional medicine.
Shaun, it really is a very impressive facility.
Thank you. Let's go ahead and take these off. I'll show you something else.
Okay. Shaun, this is pretty special. We're basically behind the scenes right now. Up above where we just were, and below us are the clean rooms where they were manufacturing all of your products.
That's right. Yeah, up here we have our air handling system, and this air handling system purifies the air that goes into the clean room to make sure that the environmental conditions meet specification and our medications are made at the high quality standards.
Now, there's a reason very close to your heart, very personal reason that you started Empower Pharmacy.
Yeah, I was very lucky to get injured, believe it or not. I was working out in the oil fields about 15 years ago as a field engineer doing hydraulic fracturing. And one day I was rigging up with my crew and I lifted a very heavy piece of pipe the wrong way and I hemorrhaged several of my lower vertebrae. And so I was brought into physical therapy, and the provider that was treating me quickly noticed that I was very skinny for my age and tested my blood and realized that I had low testosterone. And so then he referred me to a specialist that sent me to a compounding pharmacy to get my medications, because he realized that in order to get the best treatment outcomes from medications, he would have to tailor his treatment for my specific needs. And so that was my introduction to this industry, and ever since then I fell in love with these medications and wanted to expand that access to other patients like myself.
And you really know what it's like to need a product from a compounding pharmacy and to have that change your life. How does it make you feel when you know that you're helping people in Houston and beyond?
Oh, it's the greatest feeling in the whole world. It's like the very first time I took my first medication and it changed my life. I know every single patient that we get medications on, I know their lives are going to change just as significantly as mine did.
So Shaun, this is the future of pharmacy.
Absolutely. We believe the future of pharmacy is a place where patients get access to quality, affordable medicine that can help them live healthier, happier lives.
And you make everything on site. This is also a place that people can come and pick up their medications.
Absolutely. They can also have us ship the medications to them in any state. And they can also ask their provider about compounded medication or visit our website to learn more.
Online, you'll find Empower at empowerpharmacy.com.
Okay, interesting stuff there. That website again is empowerpharmacy.com.